Welcome to the deep dive. Ever find yourself looking at a bunch of weather alerts, just trying to figure out what they actually mean? For your plans, your safety, maybe your weekend. Well, today we're cutting through all that. We're doing a deep dive into some recent severe weather stuff and the forecast ahead for one specific region. It's all coming straight from a local news update we looked at. Think of it like this. It's your shortcut to getting really clued in on weather that could, directly mess with your day or week. Our goal today isn't just reading a weather report out loud. It's about really getting the hang of these different alerts warnings versus watches, what they mean for you. And then laying out the forecast for the next few days. We want to pull out the important bits from the source, the stuff that really matters so you don't have to, highlighting what makes a difference.
That's exactly right. This deep dive, it's designed to help you quickly get the critical info, making that distinction clear between, say, a watch and a warning and what you should do. Knowing these details, it's not just interesting, it's about empowering you, making good decisions for your safety, your family. It's understanding the why behind it all, not just the what. That can be a real game changer sometimes.
Okay, so let's unpack this right away. The source jumps straight into some the very specific, very recent alerts. First up, a tornado watch. This was issued for Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha, Walworth, and Waukesha counties. And the key thing, it was in effect until 11 p.m. Friday. So, a big area, clear time frame.
5 counties under that watch.
Then, separate from that, there was also a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, this one covered Washington, Ozaukee, Milwaukee, Dodge, and Waukesha counties. See, some overlap, but different areas too, and a different time. This one was until 8:45 p.m. Friday.
Shorter window for the warning.
So right away, you see we've got different alert types, slightly different places, different timings. It's definitely not just a simple, hey, bad weather's coming kind of thing.
And what's really fascinating, or maybe just crucial, is that difference you pointed out. The watch versus the warning. A tornado watch, like the one mentioned, means conditions are, well, favorable. The ingredients are there for tornadoes to possibly develop in or near those counties during that time. It's a heads up, basically. It's potential. That's your cue to think about your plan, know where your safe spot is, maybe charge your phone, keep an eye on updates. It's about being ready.
Okay, so watch means be prepared. It could happen.
Exactly. Now, contrast that with the severe thunderstorm warning. That means a severe thunderstorm is either imminent, about to happen, or it's already occurring in that warning area. This isn't potential anymore. It's happening, or just about to. That's when you need to act now. Get inside, stay away from windows, maybe head to the basement if you have one. Immediate action required.
Got it. Warning equals take cover now.
Pretty much. And while this specific update is local, these definitions, watch versus warning, they're fundamental everywhere. Potential threat versus immediate danger. It's so easy to get them confused if you're not paying attention.
And these storms, they weren't just popping up out of nowhere, were they? The report said they actually fired up across Iowa.
Yay!
And they were expected to track in our direction, arriving in southeast Wisconsin after 7 p.m. What does that tell you, them starting way back in Iowa?
Well, that detail about Iowa, that's actually quite significant. It suggests a pretty organized system, likely a strong front or low-pressure area that had time to gather steam, gather moisture as it moved across that distance. When storms originate further west like that and travel, it often points to a more, let's say, robust event, something more widespread than just little isolated pop-ups.
So a bigger system?
Yeah, and it means forecasters likely had a better sense of its strength and timing, which helps with issuing those alerts accurately. It's not just random, it's a system with a trajectory. For you, the listener, knowing it's coming from far off reinforces that it's a significant system worth taking seriously.
And another really specific detail in the update, damaging straight-line wind should be the primary threat. They singled that out. Damaging straight-line wind.
Yeah, and that raises an important point, doesn't it? Why focus on straight-line wind when there's also a tornado watch-out? It's easy to jump straight to tornadoes when you hear severe, and tornadoes are, of course, incredibly dangerous, but they're usually quite localized, affecting a narrow path.
Right, very focused damage.
Exactly. Straight-line winds, though, they come from the storm's downdraft, spread out fast, and can cause damage that looks like a tornado sometimes, but over a much, much wider area.
Okay. Broader impact.
Yes. They blow consistently in one direction, hence straight line, highlighting that as the primary threat means widespread wind damage trees down, power outages, damage to buildings, was seen as the most likely and extensive danger for the whole region. It kind of shifts the main worry from that intense rotating threat that affects a smaller area to a broader, powerful wind force impacting potentially many more people.
So for you listening, it means you're not just scanning the sky for a funnel, you're bracing for potentially widespread gusts that could bring down trees and power lines across whole neighborhoods, even without a tornado touching down.
Precisely. It's often the less traumatic looking, but still very dangerous part of these big storms.
Okay, so we've really dug into those immediate alerts. Let's shift now to what happened after those initial intense hours. The update moved on to the overnight forecast. It said a few showers will linger overnight and into early tomorrow morning. And it wasn't vague. It specified up to 1 of rain possible that night. That's quite a bit of rain, actually.
An inch is a decent soaking.
And the temperature, low, around 70 degrees, winds pretty light, E to SW 5 mph per hour. So sounds like a wet and warm night after all that earlier action.
Yep, the system's slowly moving out, leaving behind some lingering moisture.
But then, here's where things take a turn for the better, moving into the weekend. Saturday, specifically. The update says Saturday's forecast has improved, which is always nice to hear, with only widely scattered showers and storms possible. It did say the best chance of getting wet will be late in the afternoon, but importantly, any rain should be quick and hit and miss.
So not a total washout.
Exactly. Not a washout at all, which sounds great after Friday night. High for Saturday, around 83 degrees. Winds picking up a bit from the west, 10-15 mph per hour. So a bit breezy, but much improved. Sounds like a decent day overall.
Yeah, and if we connect that to the bigger picture, that quick shift from severe alerts Friday to a much better Saturday really shows how fast these weather systems move, doesn't it? One evening you've got tornado watches, serious warnings, widespread threats, and the next day, poof, much calmer, just scattered stuff possible.
It's pretty amazing how quick that turnaround can be.
It really is. It usually happens when that main system, the front or the low pressure, completely pushes through the area, the energy moves out, the air stabilizes behind it, and things clear up fast. It just highlights why you've got to keep checking the forecast. Conditions can change so dramatically, literally overnight sometimes.
And the good news kept rolling for the weekend. The report just plainly said, Sunday looks fantastic.
Can't argue with fantastic.
Right. Simple, clear, sounds great. High for Sunday expected to be 81 degrees. So if you were hoping for a really nice weekend day, Sunday was looking like the winner.
Definitely the day for outdoor plans, it seems.
But the update didn't stop there. It gave a little peek into the next week, too, which is helpful. For Monday, mostly sunny and very warm, high climbing up to 88.
Okay, heat starting to build back in.
Yep. And then Tuesday, partly cloudy, warm and humid. And notice this, slight T-storms. High hitting 90 degrees, so definitely feeling like summer again.
So putting it all together, you see this pretty clear progression, right? You go from the immediate severe stuff Friday, the straight line wind threat,
Right.
through that damp overnight into a much improved Saturday, though maybe still a stray shower, then boom, a beautiful Sunday, clear break.
A real breather.
Exactly. But then early next week, the heat cranks up again, 88, 90 degrees, humidity comes back. And with it, as that Tuesday forecast hints, the chance for storms starts to creep back in. Maybe not severe right away, but the potential starts building again. It's like a mini weather cycle playing out over just a few days.
So wrapping this up, what does it all mean for you listening? We took this weather update and we kind of peeled it back layer by layer. Now you know that critical difference. Tornado watch versus severe thunderstorm warning. Potential versus immediate danger. And why knowing that helps you react appropriately. You understand why damaging straight-line wind was called out as the main threat, the kind of broad impact that has. And you've got the flow for the next few days. Stormy Friday, better Saturday, fantastic Sunday. Then heat, humidity, and maybe storms returning early next week.
Yeah.
Having this kind of detail info broken down like this hopefully lets you plan things, travel, maybe just being outdoors or staying safe with a bit more confidence than just glancing at an icon on an app.
And, you know, in this world where we get so much information all the time, how important is it really to not just hear severe weather, but to actually understand the specifics, like which counties, what time, what kind of threat is primary? Knowing it's a severe thunderstorm warning for your county until 8:45 p.m., main threat, straight line winds, that's different, isn't it? It gives you targeted information you can actually use rather than just general worry.
Absolutely. So think about that. How does knowing these local specific details really empower you? How does it change how you plan your week compared to just a general storms likely forecast? And what stands out to you about that rapid change? From serious alerts Friday night to fantastic weather just 36 hours later, it's a pretty powerful reminder of just how dynamic things are and why staying informed of the details, well, it really matters.